Hey guys, how's it going? All right, welcome back to another Stash Builder collaboration video, and they're hosted by Misti Delaney. I think she's done an awesome job this year. I wish I could have played along even more, but trying to get back in the swing of things. And right now I'm in desperate need of holiday cards. And what I'm hoping is this month I can get started just a little bit. It doesn't have to be a whole lot, but on building my stash for next year. So each time I make one, I'm going to make maybe just a couple more than I normally would to cover enough for this year, but also to kind of get me over the hump and into starting on next year. So, all right, I need one little spot right here. I love birds, and so when I saw this set, I knew instantly I would definitely be using it. And it already says winter on there, so that is awesome. I do have a little stamp that says seasons tweetings. So I thought I might put that on the inside. I don't know. I do kind of just like the winter thing. So we'll see. I'll think about it. I don't necessarily have to do that on camera. To be honest, I'm trying to get these done before my chicken gets done in the oven. So we'll see. If y'all hear the smoke alarm goes off or anything, if it goes off, I guess the chicken wins. Otherwise, I will have a nice dinner. So, all right, press. It does need some good pressing, it seems like, or to be honest, my pad needs to be re-inked. If your crafting is ever lacking a little bit, for the love of goodness, just re-ink your pad and it will be like you are some sort of super crafter. Like, it genuinely, it just is amazing what it does. So I might do that before the next round of cards. Okay. It's about there, don't you think? Maybe a little higher. I think that'll work. So anyway, be sure and check out, I'll have Misti's channel linked below, and be sure and check out her video. She's been doing some really cool cards lately, and I want to talk her into doing some videos on them, because so you guys can see them too. She shared some pictures with me, but I really like them, so we'll see what she comes up with this month. And okay, sorry. pound. That's why, like I said, I need to re-ink instead of beating the pad. A little bit right there. And we're good. La 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 la. Okay. I'm good with that. All right. Oh no. Shoot. Okay, well, maybe not that one. That's okay. That's all I cut. Well, okay, we'll ditch that one. So, here's what we're going for. I had this one finished. Well, not finished, but I was playing around with adding some of these. So, I really wanted some of all the colors. Originally, I was going with like a deep blue to do some blue jays. I know these aren't exactly blue jays, but I don't care. They can be bluebirds. But so I wanted all the layers because I wanted the gray to kind of bring out that, and I don't know. But then it's kind of, I don't have another layer that cuts the middle, so I just cut this same one like this, but I centered it off a little bit so it could still, you know, be on the thing. And then I kind of messed up right there, so I'd kind of like to add one there, but I don't know. Maybe we could just do sort of two. I don't know. It really needs to be over here. Maybe I can cover it up with, got out this. Partly because, well, I used Wendy's gift card that she sent me for my birthday for a Simon Says order on Black Friday. Just a small one. I didn't go too crazy, but I ordered the Tim Holtz Rock Candy glitter in the chunky. And then I probably should have got this first because I probably just would have stayed with this. But, you know, he just was online and you just get in the Tim Holtz fever. I don't know what happens to you when the man starts talking. It's crazy. But, anyway, so I do have this one too. I do like it with the red though. So we could go with like a darker blue and do that without the gray even. Or I could off-center it like I did that one and do a little bit of gray as well. It just doesn't, I don't know, apparently I don't know how to offset it very well. I feel like it needs something after that, you know. I don't know. But I do have some of these. I don't know. We'll just kind of play around with it. Actually, I do think I kind of like that. We're going to color it like we're going with that. And then I have this one. So I do like, you know, one on there as well, just that. So I think we're going to go with that. I guess we're just doing 2 now that I messed up the word winter. But that'll be 3 if you count this one. So, okay, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to commit to that. I think. Why not? Why not? And I'm using less tape these days. A little bit less, anyway. I've found that I'm quickly running out of my favorite tape. I've got to, like, slow down with that bad boy. So I feel like it can, you know, the edges, it doesn't typically like just curl up or anything weird when you do it. So it can pretty much, I don't know, like do its thing. And I don't know. Does that look a little too wonky though? Like I just forgot a piece or anything? I don't know. We'll see. So anyway, how's y'all's day? I'm just crafting, making some chicken, and not doing a whole lot. It is still, it's almost, I think it's November the 30th. It's Sunday, whatever that is. I'd like to get this up at the beginning of December. And we'll see how that goes. Let me just go ahead and place these on too. Why not? We'll have that step out of the way. Then we can like color all together. So did you guys get any good Black Friday deals? I did that haul from Unity that was like, kind of like they announced their Brown Thursday, Black Friday, whatever you call it, fairly early. So you can order that way before Black Friday and without going in stores, which like is always a bonus, I feel like. Okay, so, well, this one, these birds are definitely going to be blue, like these. Even though I don't have any blue on that, I don't know. Maybe I should add like a blue bow or something. But anyway, so I got those. I really wanted some more Unity stuff, but the good thing about Unity, I ran out of money, to be honest, but the good thing about Unity is you can order it at other times of the year, but this is a good sale, and you do get some nice little free stuff, which is always like a bonus to me. So, I don't know why I didn't do these over here as well. Oh, because I wasn't going to do them in blue. That's why. Stay away from me. Stay they'll ever be blue. Yeah, I was going to make those red birds this time. I'm just going to shade around a little bit. And then there was a darker blue. Here it is. Just around the edges a little bit. We're supposed to get snow tomorrow night. It flurried a little bit earlier, but some snow tomorrow night. And it's more ice really than snow. So I'm thinking we might get us a 3-hour delay for school on Tuesday morning. We'll see, fingers crossed. Okay, I like the little birds. I think they're adorable. Okay, so I do want to go in with the gray. First, I want to go in with a lighter gray and just barely go over the branches that have snow on them, because I'm going to put some glitter on that, and I want them to kind of be seen, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? That might be some, I'm not really sure. We're going to call it snow. Okay, and maybe a little snow on the ground. We'll put a little glitter down there too. I don't typically like to use glitter anymore because I get it literally everywhere, but that's okay. I think I missed some right there. Okay, so I'm going to go in with a little bit, not much darker gray, but a little bit, and do some branches here and there. I did find a nice sweatsuit on Black Friday, and it wasn't like a Black Friday sale, it was just like a Walmart sweatsuit, but I had one that I've been wearing around. I tried it a couple weeks ago, and I've been so impressed that it is just so comfy, and I got it like kind of big and oversized, and just to kind of bum around the house, you know, and it's so nice and warm. And I typically, you know, I don't like to even wear clothes. I like to wear a nightgown or pajamas or something in the house. And so if you come, be aware of that. It might take me a minute to get to the door because I typically always have to get dressed. Anyway, so I got it in brown last time, so I got like a beige this time, and they still have black, and so I really want one of those too. So, but they are so comfy. I feel like that is going to be my complete outfit for all winter. So, I mean, they are seriously just so comfy. It is like perfect, and it doesn't, maybe because I bought it a little bit big, you know, like it's not binding or something. Clothes feel binding to me. I like to be free. But, you know. Alright, is that all the berries? Yes. But I can do the berries over here since I have this out already. And I might just go ahead and do some, no, I guess with the gray. I was thinking because I was going to put it on a brown background like I did that one. But I guess not. I was going to do brown branches for this one, but they're starting to turn between brown and gray in nature anyway. Okay. I don't know what I'm going to do about those red birds, but we're going to do something. Oh, what? There's berries on the bottom. They did have some nice Ring cameras on sale, I noticed, for Black Friday. They were like $49. Like, that's a really good deal. I would like a couple more around here, actually. Okay, so in a weird way, I feel like that's done, but I kind of want to add some brown, but I don't think I'm going to on this one. So I am going to just add a little bit of Winkostella, or whatever this, yeah, that's Winkostella. The scrapbook.com, it's called something different, so. But we'll go over these in a bit and zhuzh them up a little bit with some glitter, hopefully. Alright, so let's put that to the side for a minute and work on our red bird here. And then see, I had this one for that, but yeah, I'll figure out something. Alright, so do I want to go darker? I need something a little bit darker than just the red. I have not seen my first cardinal of the winter anyway. Well, technically, I guess it's not winter until the 21st, but to me, it's winter basically after Thanksgiving or when the first snow falls. So, and we've already had some snow in the air, so to me, you know, that's what it is. I don't think that's any darker, but no, it's pretty much the same color. I do have this one. It's called, oh, it's called Cardinal. Well, okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sweet. Ooh, that's tempting to just color all over it. I like that deeper red. But I'll just cover it with this. I always think there's more time on the break. But if we hadn't had a couple bumps in the road there this time, I think it would have been okay for crafting anyway, you know what I mean? But that's okay. Because I have planned on, hopefully, if I stay well, if I get sick or something, then I can't. But if not, I plan on maybe taking a couple of days off this month or possibly next month. Sometimes I like to save it to January because it's like a longer, drearier, like sometimes you can make it up till the holiday break or whatever at work, and then after that there's like nothing to hope for except for snow days until spring break, which is typically in April or something. So that's a while. So might save it till then. I don't know, but it would help with getting some holiday cards done. So, but then I also need to shop a little bit more and take care of some gifts and things. And my boyfriend was freaking me out when we were out the other day. He was like, it's only whatever he was saying, like 29 days or no, it wasn't even 29. It was less than that, like 25 days, something until Christmas. I don't know. And I was like, oh my God, shut up. Nobody wants to hear that. But so but it did kind of like freak me out a little, like, woo, gotta get stuff done. So there's that. All right, now I'm just going over that snow again in a little bit lighter gray. Realized I missed a few berries there. Where's my red? Hit that. But like I said, maybe if we can do the tree this weekend, then everything else will fall in place. Oh my gosh, I forgot to tell you. I did get, I think I told Misty actually, I got one of my big beautiful deer that you might have seen online or whatever. I think they've gone viral. I don't know. I didn't realize everybody else liked them. It was going to be a thing. But so it's like, I guess it's like a reindeer, but I'll have to show you. If anybody wants to see, comment below, let me know. But it's got like 8 little tea light holders. One is laying and one is sitting. I bought the one that's standing. Wait, I said laying and sitting. No, one is standing and one is like laying. But I really, really, really want the other one so bad. And but they're, geez, they're super expensive. I mean, come on, Walmart. Aren't y'all supposed to be like, you know, Walmart's always sort of been known as the cheaper budget whatever store, and that, ooh, not the case with this. They're like, one was like 37, 38, and the other one was like 45, or crazy. But I do still want it, so I might have to tell my fiance I want that for Christmas or something. Okay, so let's get going on the snow. Oh, you know what? Wait, before I do that. Sorry, my chair is like popping and cracking. Okay, so this will be gray. Well, I guess I'll spray them all in gray. So I've got Frozen Fog and Iron Gate. I'm going to shake both up. And I think I'll just do a little tester here. If I could get a piece of paper. I have some like snow making stuff somewhere, but like that puffs it up like snow, but I don't remember where I put it. Okay, so there is the Frozen Fog. And there is the Iron Gate. I guess we're going to have to go with the Frozen Fog, even though I kind of like the other one better. It's a little bit darker feel, but it might be too dark. Okay. All right. So that'll work for that. You know, I'm sitting here thinking, I wonder if I could use the one that I messed up on the winter thing. If I stuck one of those right there, doesn't quite cover it, does it? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna let that go. All right. So when these dry, I think they'll be okay. So which one are you feeling more? Are you feeling some bluebirds? Feeling some redbirds? I'm tempted. I believe that I'm going to change these bluebirds into redbirds because I don't have any blue on there, and I guess I was just getting caught up in the bluebird thing. My fiance's mom always loved cardinals and things. I always think of that every time I see one. I used to always buy her that stuff for the holidays, and we used to have, I don't know if you guys are familiar with, it's a little, like a pharmacy kind of, but a little store called Walgreens, and, but before that it was Rite Aid, and, Rite Aid had some awesome little holiday decor and things, but they always had the prettiest redbird stuff, like even better than the high dollar fancy stores, I thought, but and not bad prices either. So okay, not quite as red as these redbirds, but nonetheless I think that's better than the blue, so we can stay with the blue family over here. Okay. So next, oh gosh, I don't know how long it's been, but I smell that chicken. I bet it's been longer than 12 minutes. It's probably burning. Well, burnt chicken. Who doesn't like that for supper, right? Okay, I'm going to pull a little sheet. I know what. Where'd that thing go? I finally found my little tray. Oh well, I've lost it again. But you know the little tray, like you can sprinkle stuff over and then, you know, like put it back in the bottle or whatever. Yeah, I found that. It's pink and I like it. So, okay. So let's put just, no. Okay, probably need like the needle nose thing here and there, but okay. I think that'll be enough for right now. I'm going to use this big chunky stuff. Okay, I guess it stuck to it some. Enough to give it a little bit of extra, a little something, right? Okay, so what I'm also going to do, instead of wasting that part, move this off. Oh, I about set it on top of it to the side. I'm going to add this. I've been thinking a lot about work gifts today and what I'm going to get the people at work. They're always some of the hardest to buy for. I can't ever decide, like, am I getting them all, like, some little gift set thing or, you know, like, something, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, are you doing sort of everybody the same? Like, last year I got them all those little Starbucks, something, I don't know. It was like little cups of, might have been hot cocoa or something, I don't know. But, I wish we could honestly just stop it. And, but nobody ever wants to do that. So the secretary has brought it up and I've tried to like help her out. I'm like, oh yeah, that'd be great. You know, let's just get together. We'll have our little dinner, you know, but I don't think anybody wants to stop it except me and her. So, and then I feel bad if somebody gets me something, you know, how all that plays out. So, so it continues. But I do have to decide before everything gets picked over on what to get. I do finally have ideas for my father. Oh, that's something I got on Black Friday too, which he did not like. I sort of got him a pre-gift, I was calling it. And, oh, I thought I was done. I'm not. I still got one more card. My poor chicken. I should have put it on the timer. I really did think I was going to be fast at this, though. I'm not fast at much of anything with crafting. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh, the heater. On Black Friday at Ollie's, they had like the little infrared heaters. And he typically likes those. And I thought he has one in his room. And I thought he might like another one, because this one has a remote control and he wouldn't have to get up or down or anything, because he doesn't like to leave it on all night or anything. And, you know, where he can't really get up and down as well. I thought that would be another great idea. Except he completely, no, I don't want that. I can get up. But he can't. But yet, you know how that goes. Anyway, but I gave it to him early because I told him I had him a little prize for early. And so he doesn't like that. So now I'll be taking that back. And one other thing I got him back. But the other stuff I've ordered from Amazon. So I think they'll all be hits. And plus I'm not giving them to him early anyway. But so he'll just, I don't know, I guess we'll all be waiting for Christmas to see. He's not the best gift receiver. He always finds something wrong with it. He doesn't want you to waste your money. He doesn't this, he doesn't that. Like, he does, I don't need that. And then even later, when he absolutely adores whatever it is and thinks that it's fabulous, you know, once you make him keep it or whatever, then I don't know. But at the beginning, it's always hard. My boyfriend did get him a little prize too the other day, the 12 coffees of Christmas. And he does all the K-cups. And so he's excited to try those. All right, so I'm liking it. I feel like it needs a little something else on a couple. So I'm thinking like a little doohickey here. I do have this little ribbon stuff, not ribbon, but I do have a lot of ribbon, but I'm just gonna, well, if it's not long, I'm not going to be able to tie it anyway. Y'all know how I am on tying bows on here. I do have bow dies. I should probably just go with that, to be honest. But I like this string, so we're going to try. And see, it's like a giant mouse ear bow. Too big. So what do you guys want for your holiday goodies or whatever? Or what do your kids want? What are you searching for? My fiance is a little hard to buy for this year too. Everything that I wanted to get him is now gone. And I thought I could get him, which I did find a place online, but I don't know if it's like an authentic one or whatever. He wanted the Marshall University plane crash of 75. He went to the game and they made like special hoodies and things for that, honoring that. And so, but they had sold out at the 2 sporting goods stores up there. And one was like it's a sporting goods store, but it's like privately owned or whatever. And so it's kind of one of those things they make up. It's not like you can just go to the Nike store, you know, or whatever and get it. So, but I found a place online that will make him one, but I don't know if it's going to be like the same, you know what I mean? So we'll see on that. But they were already sold out up there. So, okay. And once again, we see that I cannot do a bow. This is why I buy those little pre-made burlap bows, because of my tying skills. Oh, can we say hot mess? Okay, forget that idea. We could wrap it around the card. Yes, we could. Well, I better not mess with it till it dries. But we could do, I could tie, well, actually I can't even tie a knot, not a real knot. I can tie my version of a knot, but the fancy knots I cannot tie either. Tying challenged. It's a wonder I ever learned how to tie my shoes. I spend a lot of time in school tying shoes. A lot of time. We've got the babies all the way through 8th grade, so you know. Okay. So I don't really want it that long. And I also kind of like it better on the opposite end, but I don't know. It doesn't do much for it, does it? I still kind of think, I don't know. I'm going to think about this, y'all. I'm not sure yet. So I'm leaning hard towards these on each corner. So I might just finish letting the glue dry, and then we'll try some more stuff once I come back and think about it. But for now, I'm going to sign off and go get my burnt chicken. And thank you guys for hanging out with me. And thank you for Misty for hosting this collab all year. And if you do it again, I hope to join in a whole lot more. And if you don't, that's okay. And I'm going to cut this off. Somehow I'm not feeling that right. Or maybe I'm just not feeling this. Okay, that's a little better. Or maybe I'll just turn. I like the string. I don't really like seeing that knot. So that's okay. That doesn't bother me. Just a little bling up at the top. But anyway, I'm going to dig around, see what kind of bling I can find. I kind of prefer something flat. Actually, you know what? Hang on. I'll put a basket somewhere. This is some of the stuff I picked out as like accessories. I don't know if I put any silver in there or something that would be flat. This is really pretty. We're going to use that somehow before this thing is over. And then I did another basket. Just a minute. So this well, we could do these. And I have some gray. Aha, here we go. Well, it's not. Yeah, it's gray. Okay. Okay. So I don't have to make them 3D then. So let's see how that would look. I really got to go get that chicken, y'all. This is mermaid, but it'll be just fine for right now, I think. Okay. No, I don't think it will. It kind of just cheeses it up. All right, so we're done. I'm not going to put any of those unless I decide to put these. In which case, the mill tears it up and you have to put extra layers and all the stuff and worry about it. So I think I'll just leave it be. So, okay, guys. So there's my 3 cards, and I will talk to y'all later. Check out the link below and check out Misti's channel. And you can also see all the other people playing on her channel and go check out theirs as well. So, bye, y'all. Happy crafting.